What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we got a bunch of news to talk about in terms of the brand new LR and also the brand new November festival, guys. We actually have gotten confirmation from 70s Leaks who the character is going to be, and we also have a few other leaks as well that we've gotten in terms of character releases and new things that are going to be coming. If you guys enjoy videos like this, man, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are on the road to that 50,000 subscribers, and guys, we recently just hit that 47k, so it definitely does mean a lot, man, and I appreciate all the support. But with that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and let's discuss. So first things first is 70s Taizai Grand X, the Japanese Twitter account, has tweeted out D2. And I mean, guys, like this is 100% hitting towards the end, man. This is a given, and I mean, you know, with the potential leak for it as well, which we did see. You know, you can see here that next LR unit revealed. You know, we pretty much knew from this alone that it was gonna be a LRDN, and now obviously the teasers are backing that up. Now, the next thing that's insane though, guys, is the new festival character. So right here from the Reddit, the November festival is Lancelot, and you can see from 70s Leaks themselves in their server right there, they're talking about it. So they say Lancelot, yeah, who did you say the next unit is? And he said you did, and then he said Lancelot. So pretty much like he was having a conversation with someone in that chat, and he was saying, did Kevin say who the next unit is? And then they were probably like, no, and he's like, you did though, and then it was Lancelot, right? So that's what they're trying to say. But yeah, so Lancelot is a really cool character we're gonna be getting, man. You know, he's gonna be fairy human, so he's gonna be pretty absurd, most likely on both human and that fairy variant they're trying to make now. So we'll see. You know, we'll kind of discuss a little bit after we're done talking about the actual releases here, guys. But we do also have another leak here as well, guys, with Varghese. So it seems like we have some more files for, you know, Varghese as a character. This is, again, Percival's grandpa. So maybe he's going to have a unit here. So you can see it says hero icon. Yeah, it says icon hero. Yeah, so that means that actually might be a new unit for Varghese. Maybe he's a free-to-play unit. You know, maybe he releases in November in November Fest, and he's a free-to-play unit. You know, that's definitely a possibility. But yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. So we have obviously that news to look forward to as well. So okay, let's move over to Grand Cross, guys, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on what I think a Lancelot could do in Grand Cross. Alright, guys, now talking about humans and fairies in Grand Cross, I think we actually do have a fairly good amount of strong humans. I don't know about fairies though, right? Fairies, I'm not 100% too sure. So humans, you know, Chaos Arthur's still very good. You know, we have obviously the brand new Percival as well, which is probably going to work alongside Lancelot as well for future time, because they're both going to be 4 Knights of Apocalypse characteristic, right? So if you look at the characteristic right here, 4 Knights of Apocalypse. So that means that, you know, if Lancelot has like 4 Knights, humans, and fairies in his passive, then that would allow, you know, characters like Percival, you know, when we get future characters like Tristan, that's going to be something to take into account. And another thing to mention too, guys, is that we do actually have a 4 Knights of Apocalypse tag right now, where they have Tristan and both the Percivals, even though this Tristan was technically from the end of 7 Deadly Sins. So this is not actually 4 Knights of Apocalypse Tristan. This is just, you know, the pre 4 Knights of Apocalypse Tristan, pretty much, right? So yeah, no, in terms of like, you know, the human race and all that, and then also the fairy race, I don't think we have too much fairy race, but human is completely fine. So, you know, you got Chaos Arthur, you got the brand new Percival, you have UR Escanor, very good flexibility in terms of the human team, I think. We even do have more options. You got like Transcendent Bond, who else we got over here as well? We got the old Percival as well, if you have him. This Jenna for backline, like it's a good team, right? And even Lilia. Now talking about fairies though, very lacking in terms of the fairy department though. But King and Glocks, I don't know how to feel about both King and Glocks for the team. It honestly depends, right? And another thing too, guys, is with the leak that we did get, right, for Diane. Let me actually pull it up. The leak for Diane is kind of insinuating that Diane's gonna have the same outfit as King, meaning maybe she buffs fairies and giants, right? So maybe she's a fairy giant buffer. And I think, let me actually go back to King's passive. I forget if it's worded that you need to have everyone in the party be you know, fairies and giants. So let's see, increases the basic stats of applicable allies, and if the heroes participating in battle, all enemies, okay. If allies participating in battle are all applicable allies, then the hero's skill ranks are increased. So Okay, so if you're not running a full, you know, fairy giant team, you're not going to get the skill rank up, but you're still going to give the basic stats. So King still is going to be useful, even if, you know, like, or no, I guess, well, Lancelot is going to be getting the full basic stat, actually. No matter what, they're actually getting the full basic stat. It's just Diane has to work around fairies and giants as well to be able to work on that team. So we'll see exactly what, you know, Queen Diane's going to be able to do. And I kind of talked about it already, guys, on my last video, what I think she's actually going to do. But in terms of what I think Lancelot's going to do, I think Lancelot will be a pretty cool character. Right now on fairies, we have a very strong hitting single target DPS with King. And then if we're talking about Glocks right here for another damage dealer, we have a rank 2 seal. And we also have a alright damage dealer. I mean, not anything crazy. Like, honestly, Glocks was the one that was kind of lacking in terms of the damage. You really ran Glocks on the team, mainly for his Holy Relic and for him buffing the fairy team. But yeah, man, I think, you know, the thing that this team kind of lacks is they need another big DPS character. So if Lancelot is an absurd DPS, then he could fit that slot beside King, where you have 2 threats to deal with now. Now, King can one-bang somebody with his single target, right? Because remember, he actually hits very hard, and especially after they buff they give him, right? So, you know, King is going to be hitting very hard, and then you have Lancelot as well hitting very, very hard. So, you know, you have 2 DPSs that you have to deal with, and that's going to be something that's going to make this team very, very dangerous, guys. And then, again, on the human side, like, you know, Chaos Arthur, you know, you are Askenor, Percival, like, the team is going to be completely fine if they want to go either or. But with fairies, though, and especially with the new LR Diane, they have to build off the fact that, you know, Diane should be buffing fairies and giants. And then when she's on the team there, you know, King's going to be providing the full 20% basic stats. And then hopefully Lancelot is a little bit maybe more universal. Maybe he's not restricted to human and fairy, right? Maybe he's not restricted to that, but he still buffs the team anyway. You know, we got characters recently that are more kind of flexible with like LR, Milliman, Xion, right? They're not, you know, stuck to the unknown team, even though they are unknown race and they're kind of buffing, right? None of them are you know, connected to a specific race. They buff anything. So you can see allies damage taken from all target attacks is minus 40%. It doesn't say unknown allies, it says allies. So maybe Lancelot is buffing just straight up allies, and you build him around that, you know, giant fairy team with Queen Diane, LR King, or they build it around, you know, the human team where you run Lancelot on like a Chaos Arthur, you know, human type team like that. You know, we'll have to see, guys. But I think right now, that's kind of my idea for Lancelot right now. Major DPS character, most likely having an AoE. We need some type of AoE as well, because King only has single target for the first few turns till he gets his ult. So we definitely need some type of AoE off the rip as well. So I'm looking for a very strong AoE, probably a really strong single target as well, and then a passive that's working around buffing the entire team that you're running. So it doesn't have to be, you know, constrained to Arthur. It can be like, you know, for pretty much any type of character. It can be like a all allies buff. It doesn't have to be, you know, stuck to a certain race or whatever the case. So yeah, that's kind of what my thought process is right now, guys. But again, he's gonna be a human fairy, or he's gonna be an unknown race that is considered a human and a fairy, right? So he's gonna be both, and he's most likely going to be buffing both the races, and if not, he's just going to be buffing everything, and the team variations you can run will seem fairly good. So Lancelot, I think, is going to be a great character. We'll have to see exactly what he looks like in the actual game, though, guys. But yeah, that's going to be my thoughts right there for the Lancelot Festival and what I think. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Lancelot in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Lancelot, or do you really not care about the character, man? If you guys don't care about the character, then that means you guys got to read up on Fortnite, or you got to watch the anime, man, because that's, you know, Lancelot goes crazy. So he's going to be a very, very hype festival for people that have actually, you know, watched Fortnite, or even, you know, read a little bit of it as well. So yeah, man, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video, man. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, man. See you later, guys.